There is something quite eloquent about a Range Rover. Timeless also, and why not? Because we have with us the 5th generation Range Rover, and even though the design is an evolution, the company wants to stick to its roots, and that is why we call it classic, timeless as well. Well, of course, with time they have improved, tweaked, made it a lot more modern, and now we are going to take a quick walk around of the Range Rover 5th generation and find out what it's all about. The company Land Rover has already revealed the prices. It is from 2.39 crores to just over 3.51 crores. Of course, you have the customization and accessory options that shoots up further. Anyways, we have the autobiography long wheelbase version, and we're going to take a quick look and find out what the 5th generation Range Rover is all about. Now, if you look at the Range Rover, the brand new one of course, in a standalone, well, you might think it's just an evolution, which we mentioned. But if you look at its previous generation, then you know it's more of an evolution, because they have stuck to a brand new philosophy, and that is keeping it simple. There are no unnecessary clutter at all. And that's the reason why, if you look at the front, they have also got that modern contemporary design attached to it. Look at the headlamps. They're slimmer, but you know, they're swept back as well, so that brings out that contemporary look. And when you look at the fog lamps, they are nicely merged in the front bumpers. Extremely classy, and as I said again, it is simple as well, and that makes the car stand out in many ways. Now, if you come and look at the side profile itself, it has that typical Range Rover silhouette, but now you again see there are no unnecessary character lines at all. Rather, it has got a clean image, and because of that clean new design, it also has that very, very imposing road presence, which a lot of SUV lovers will like. Apart from that, as you can see, it also comes with 22-inch alloy wheels that come standard in the autobiography. But if you want to jazz up things, spice up things a bit more, well, then you have that 23-inch as well, so you can upsize as well. So the 5th generation Range Rover comes with a little bit of a tweaked rear design. Now, if you look at it, it looks a bit more curvish, and this is purposely done so that it gives you a boat-ish sort of a look, a yacht. So it gives that, you know, premium and luxury look. So wait a minute, you must be wondering, where are the tail lamps? Well, that's a very smart thing. They've got these black panels right here, and they double up as tail lamps, so they look really sleek. And wait, let's just take a look and see it. There you go. Even the indicators are merged here. Talk about minimalism, yet with a lot of class. So the new Range Rover is available in 3 different powertrains, and because of the powertrains and figures, I don't want to get it wrong. That's why I'm going to use my phone. Now, it comes with a 3-liter petrol and a diesel. Now, the petrol has a 394 bhp and offers 550 Nm of torque, while the diesel offers 346 bhp and 700 Nm of torque. Now, if you find these engines so-called mundane, well, then you can just satisfy the Mad Max in you, because it also comes with a V8 twin-turbo 4.4-liter engine that is from BMW. Now, it churns out 523 bhp and 750 Nm of torque. So talk about pace, talk about power, you really can't complain at all. Now, all the 3 engines come standard with the ZF 8-speed automatic transmission. So as expected, the Range Rover is a lap of luxury. I mean, just look at the dashboard. It's got like different layers of luxury. I mean, the top layer has a different leather, then the middle layer has a different leather, then in between these two you have the aluminium and metal inserts right there, which also obviously houses the AC vents. Then you take a look a bit lower, you have the wooden panel right here, and the wooden panel just doesn't stop here. You have the wooden panels here as well. So it has to be all about affluence. And but yes, before we even get into the cabins, how difficult or easy is it to get inside the cabin, because it is after all an SUV, and because it has an adjustable air suspension and you have 3 different settings, you can easily step inside the SUV. Now it has an access mode that itself just shows you that it is easy to access. Then the normal mode is when you commute daily, and the off-road is when it shoots up really high. So we'll tell you the details of that as well. But now coming back to the cabin, now this Range Rover has the biggest infotainment system they've ever made. It is a 13.1 infotainment system, and it is extremely crisp. It is very, very responsive. It actually feels like you have an iPad. It is that responsive. And moving forward, you also have a 13.7-inch digital instrument cluster. Now that itself has a very 3D-like image, so it kind of comes out, it's not just a flat image. And of course, it has multiple options which you expect from a luxury vehicle. Apart from that, it also has a brand new steering wheel. It is a bit more lighter, but then that makes it a lot more practical as well. It has loads of features, you name it, it has. It also comes with ADAS features, and even though they don't like talking about which level the ADAS features is, well, it is a top of the line luxury vehicle, so it will be, of course, the most updated version. You take a quick look around the cabin itself. Now this is the autobiography one that we're talking about. It comes with a 34 speakers Meridian system. Now they informed us that there are 8 speakers out of that 34 system which uses or are used only to cancel out noise, and they are situated on the headrest right here. So there are 4 speakers each on these headrests, and they cancel out all sorts of noises. It can be tire noise, it can be road noise, because of terrain, the unnecessary noises, it all cancels out. And that's the reason why it is also very silent and a quiet place. In terms of practicality, it comes with loads of cubby holes. It has this dual cup holders. You can also open here, and you have a refrigerator here. It goes like over minus temperature if you want to set it. It is that cold. Then you have, of course, the cubby holes in the door sides. You can put your 1-liter bottles. So it is really luxurious, but it comes with a lot of practical features. And of course, the seats are extremely comfortable. It is all electric. But let's take a look at comfort in the rear, because that is where most of the people will be sitting. Most of the owners will be sitting, because as we said before, this is the long wheel version. So we're in the rear space of the Range Rover, and you can see the first thing is that there's so much space. There are acres and acres of space, and that is the advantage of the long wheelbase, because it is around 200 mm longer than the standard version. That's the reason why there's just so much of airiness, spaciousness, and of course the luxury level itself is on the next level. Oh, talking about luxury, let's just press this button and the arm comes down. So this is your electronic armrest, and it is not just any electronic armrest. It comes with a touchscreen right here. You swipe up, and this is basically the brain of this seats here. Now these fully automatic or fully electronically powered seats are optional in the autobiography, but not in the first edition. But it comes with so many features, like your seating arrangements. Then you can have climate control, even the ambience light. Now the ambience light itself offers 30 different sorts of options. Imagine, from 10 to 30. Then of course you have the rear screens right here. These are the 11.4-inch high definition screens. These are also optional, but you can watch your individual content. So maybe you are streaming, somebody is streaming something very serious. Over here you're laughing and enjoying some comedy show. So 2 different contents can be seen. It also has two HDMI sockets. Now, just to give you a glimpse of what comfort is all about, we will just show you how it works. So you can see the front seat automatically folds down so that it offers that additional leg rest right there. It folds out, it opens up, and then your seat itself opens up like a lounge seat. So it's basically you are in the first class cabin of an airplane, and there you sort it. And of course, if you want to go back further, you can recline further, you can even adjust the headrest. I mean, the option is unlimited. That is how important and how luxurious this vehicle is. Now let's just get back to our regular seating there. It also controls the heat as well as ventilation. It offers all those options. And if you're having a very long day and you still are bound to go to some other place, well, in between your point A to point B, this car offers you even massage as well. So that kind of gives you a lot more relaxation. It's not just about offering the best in the world, but also keeping a keen eye on details. And this is something that we really like. This is a normal handle, right? Well, not really. It is leather bound, it is retractable, and it feels really rich also, and you can hold on to it sturdy as well. This is what we call attention to detail. So that's our walk around of the brand new Range Rover, and it has a presence, it definitely has the power. And let's not even start with the features, because it's got like over hundreds of features and you got to be a Jedi warrior to remember it. It is like a space shuttle, but we have left a lot of things also behind so that we can actually put it in our first drive. And Range Rover, or rather Land Rover, has promised us that we'll get our hands on this vehicle very soon. So why don't you tell us what you think of this vehicle? And by the way, if you still haven't figured it out, you're watching Express Drives, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. What are you waiting for? Click on the thumbs up button and we would love to hear from you. So thank you so much again, and see you soon.